Dominoes is a game in the process of which a chain of game pieces, often referred to as domino tiles, is connected by halves with the same number of spots, which denotes the number of points. You may think, what's the bullshit I just heard? No, today we will see the most incredible dominoes falling designs, the longest dominoes across the city, and the most large scale. Dominoes of people, phones, books, and the stones itself. A huge chain of old books was built in the Public Library of Seattle. It was a large chain of 2,131 books. More than 7 hours of hard work was required for volunteers to create such a large queue, and after 5 failed attempts, they finally managed to carry out the plan, a stunning cycle of falling books. The next will be a chain of incredible dominoes that travel throughout Copenhagen, Denmark's largest city. First, the long journey began from the industrial zone. Then, the dominoes overcome the suburbs, traveling through the tennis courts and the backyards of private homes. The irrepressible tiles reach the center of the city, but people use a little trick in the form of a relay to get across the water dividing the city in half. They pass the water feature with the help of a small ship, traveling to the opposite side of Copenhagen, where the dominoes finally complete their long journey. Such entertainment is practiced by almost all the countries of Europe. Like the dominoes in Copenhagen, it began its journey from industrial areas and crossed the river with the help of a relay. Through markets and squares, restaurants, high-rise buildings, passing through a church and the subway, the dominoes headed for the city center. There it formed an incredible sculpture and completed its journey to the applause of the public. The most popular content about dominoes tiles is produced by the channel Hevish5. This girl creates various figures from game pieces, pushes one of the tiles, and starts the construction of game stones that fall one by one, creating various patterns. She began to play with dominoes and create various figures using them back in 2008, when she found a box with this game in her attic. Once, she opened YouTube and did not know what to look for, so she entered dominoes into the search window and found millions of videos about what different people create with the help of white figures. It so attracted her that she began to create her own figures from the game pieces. She created her channel in January 2009, and from that time began to upload videos with incredible figures consisting of tens of thousands of tiles. These videos collected millions of views in the early days, and the most popular video, with intricate mechanics on which she spent more than 3 months, overcame the 73 million view mark. In a matter of seconds, thousands of phones have merged into a multicolored wave. This is the biggest domino in the world with a queue of 10,000 iPhone 5Ss. The first fallen iPhone has launched a chain reaction. Displays on the video light up when the smartphones touch the moment of the fall, which allows the designers to first make a color track, and in the end to show the audience a small video. Great? If you thought this was sleight of hand, and these were real iPhones, then we are going to upset you. It's just a clickbait! A studio specializing in 3D design created the video of the world's largest domino chain using the iPhone 5S. This performance involved 10,000 iPhones, but only the first was real. All the rest were professional computer graphics. This is the largest spiral in the Book of Records. 272,297 domino tiles fell in 10 minutes. Enthusiasts placed them for 8 days with precision, and the Guinness Book of Records was at the center of this composition. there was the largest spiral of 55,000 dominoes. The record for the most numerous events of people dominoes was set in February 2012. All the participants clung to the mattresses, so they were very similar to real giant figures. 850 participants fell on each other like a domino for several minutes. 550 people took part in the previous record, which was set in Belgium. Domino Festival is the biggest in terms of the number of fallen domino tiles. Activities are held in Germany every year in the middle of August. So, in 2014, 479,209 domino characters were dropped, and a year later, all previous records were beaten. The number of fallen dominoes exceeded 500,000. The exact number of pieces was 537,738. The largest number of dominoes that fell underwater formed designs of the largest pyramid and several incredible portraits. Steve Jobs' portrait consisted of 160,000 dominoes, which was registered as the world's biggest portrait made of domino tiles. These were the most interesting domino designs in the world. Thank you all for watching.